On which date is World Bicycle Day observed annually? 3rd June. On which date is National Statistics Day celebrated annually in India? 29th June. On which date is International Asteroid Day observed annually? 30th June. What is the full form of Amrit scheme launched on 25th June 2015? Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation? Recently, the none of the above. Nota option emerged as the runner-up in which constituency of Madhya Pradesh? Indore. Which country recently removed the Taliban from its list of banned organizations? Kazakhstan. Who was elected as the new Director General of the World Organization for Animal Health for the 2024 to 2029 term? Dr. Emmanuel Soberan. Name of the present Chief of the Army Staff, who is going to demit office on 30th June 2024. General Manoj C. Pandey. Recently, which medical institution has won the 2024 Nelson Mandela Award for Health Promotion by WHO? Nimhans, Bengaluru. What is the revised maximum limit of retirement and death gratuity set by the Indian government for central government employees? 25 lakhs rupees. Which state cabinet has approved to inaugurate one Prime Minister college in all the 55 districts of the state? Madhya Pradesh. What is Nagastra 1 recently seen in news? Man-portable suicide drones? Where was the hot testing of the 3D printed rocket engine conducted? ISRO's propulsion complex in Mahendragiri? Who has been appointed as the chairperson of the Supreme Court Gender Sensitization and Internal Complaints Committee? Justice Hema Kohli. Igor Stimac. An Indian football coach, who was sacked by All India Football Federation recently, belongs to which country? Croatia. Who is the Chancellor of Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya? Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. Which country emerged as the second largest investor in India in 2023-24? Mauritius. Recently, the Armed Forces Medical Services, AFMS, signed an MoU with which IIT to collaborate on research and training? IIT Hyderabad. Which organization co-organizes the Shangri-La Dialogue with the Singapore government? International Institute for Strategic Studies. When was the PakSat MM-1, Pakistan's communication satellite, launched? 5th June 2024. What is Ophiuchthus suryai, recently seen in news? A newly discovered species of snake eel. Who are the veteran NASA astronauts set to ride aboard the Starliner capsule for this mission? Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams. Recently, which state government provided 5 lakh rupees financial assistance for families of state residents who died in the Kuwait fire tragedy? Kerala. In which year the UN General Assembly designated 8th June to be observed as World Oceans Day every year? 5th December 2008. Which organization is funding the Haryana Clean Air Project for Sustainable Development? World Bank. Which organization developed the Pravaha software? ISRO. Recently, which organization has partnered with India's Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare to launch the Millets Seeds of Change exhibition? Google. Who is the chairperson of the ad hoc committee set up by SEBI to review the ownership and economic structure of clearing corporations? Usha Thorat. Recently, which institute launched Udan program to boost drone startups in India? IIT Kanpur. Which organization recently signed a partnership with the Reserve Bank of Peru to enable UPI payments in Peru, making it the first South American country to adopt this technology? National Payments Corporation of India. Recently, which organizations jointly launched BIMREN initiative for PhD students? Ministry of External Affairs and Bay of Bengal Program Inter-Governmental Organization. Recently, Halla Tumas' daughter has been elected as the president of which country? Iceland. Which city will host the 81st IATA Annual General Meeting in 2025? Delhi. Which organization awarded SEBI the Best Conduct of Business Regulator title? The Asian Banker. Abhyuva Awas scheme, recently seen in the news, is associated with which state? Jharkhand. Why Galiki Reserve Forest on the Assam and Nagaland border is in news? Due to diversion of forest land for a commando battalion camp. Where is the Export-Import Bank of India headquartered? Mumbai. Recently, Claudia Sheinbaum has been elected as a president of which country? Mexico. Who operates the container terminal at Vishakhapatnam Port? J.M. Baxi Ports and Logistics. Which company will manage India's operations at Mongala Port in Bangladesh? SR Ports. Funan Techno Canal project, recently seen in news, is associated with which country? Cambodia. Who is appointed as the chairman of the committee to examine the setup of the Digital Payments Intelligence Platform? AP Hota. Which country's scientists recently discovered new pattern of solar atmospheric rotation by using Chase telescope? China. In which African country World Health Organization has asked to address the spread of MPOX, monkeypox? Democratic Republic of Congo. Which Indian Navy ship is participating in the JIMEX 24 exercise at Yokosuka, Japan? INS Shivalik. Who is the president of the International Hockey Federation? Tayyib Ikram. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of the Cellular Operators Association of India for the 2024-25 term? Abhijit Kishore. Where was the 5th Dharma Guardian, joint military exercise between the Indian Army and Japan, held? Rajasthan, India. Which city is the headquarters of World Athletics located in? Monaco. Which country initiated voting in the European Union's parliamentary elections on 7th June? Netherlands. Which country hosted the World Environment Day 2024? Saudi Arabia. Who is the current president of Armenia as of 2024? Vahagan Khachaturian. Who succeeded Zuzana Aputova as Slovakia's president? Peter Pellegrini. Who represented India at the Summit on Peace in Ukraine hosted by Switzerland in June 2024? Pawan Kapoor. Which act empowers the Reserve Bank of India to regulate and supervise banks in India? Banking Regulation Act, 1949. Where was the Summit on Peace in Ukraine held in June 2024? Bergenstock. Where was the 2024 Asia Oceanic Beach Ultimate Championships held? Shirhama, Japan. Which regions of Ukraine have been annexed or occupied by Russia since 2022? Donetsk and Luhansk. What was the theme of the International Day of Yoga 2024? Yoga for Self and Society. Which organization is designated as the National Agency for Incident Response under Section 70B of the Information Technology Act, 2000? Certain, Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. Which country recently announced to recruit non-citizens to its armed force? Australia. Reciprocal exchange of logistics agreement, recently seen in news, is an administrative arrangement between India and which country? Russia. Which regulatory body recently imposed a fine on individuals for allegedly operating a pump and dump scheme? SCBI. Hooch tragedy recently occurred in which state? Tamil Nadu, Kallakuruchi liquor tragedy where 63 lives were lost. Which individual has been officially designated to assume the role of President of the European Council? Antonio Costa. Who is slated to take over as the Foreign Secretary on 15th July? Vikram Mishri. Recently, which of the following tiger reserve reported the first photographic record of a spot-bellied eagle owl? Pench Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh. Which Indian representative will attend the upcoming annual summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Astana? S. Jaishankar. What is the name given to the newly discovered ant species from the eastern Himalayas? Parapratrechina nila. Recently, which organization has developed a new tool to predict the emergence of El Nino and La Nina conditions? Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. Which organization is involved in naming the cyclones formed in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal? Panel on Tropical Cyclones. Recently, where was the first Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity Clean Economy Investor Forum meeting held? Singapore. Which state government recently launched the Mission Nishchay to gather intelligence from border villages about demand and supply of drugs? Punjab. Indian Railways recently operated the first trial train from Sangaldan to Resi, crossing the world's highest rail bridge on which river? Chenab. Astronomers recently discovered a new supernova SN 2023 at Z by using which telescope? James Webb Space Telescope. Paris Lake, recently seen in news due to the death of Magar crocodile, is located in which state? Gujarat. Recently, the United States of America has designated which country as its major non-NATO ally? Kenya. How many UNESCO World Heritage Sites are located in India? 42. Which city recently hosted the Hunar exhibition, a captivating display of Indian folk and tribal art? Duba.
Thanks for watching Speed GK YouTube channel. Please support our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and also please share this video with your friends. Thank you.